Hi and welcome back to my channel, Alchemy with Amanda. This is Soul Guidance Tarot for the Earth Sign Collective between the 28th of June and the 5th of July. And considering I missed your weekly read last week, I am going to do a little mini bonus for each of the signs. So Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Please check out the Cancer New Moon Divine Transmission video available on my channel as well. And if you would like any tarot readings, astrology consults, all the details are in the description box below. So please like, share, subscribe and comment. And yeah, let's get into it. So Taurus, first one off the rank, and you just got the Two of Wands. Beautiful. So this new moon and now the sun in Cancer is in your third house. And you have Pluto retrograding in your 9th. You have Saturn retrograding in your 10th. Apologies, my eyes are really sore from the light. And you have Neptune retrograding in your 11th. And you have the Five of Swords there as well. So you're a little bit discombobulated, they just said, about which direction to go in. Are you a bit stressed, Taurus? My eye just twitched a little when I said that. Taurus, you're having a lot put under the microscope right now. So not only in your 10th house aspect, Seven of Swords coming out, you're revealing a lot of spaces where you've been dishonest to yourself and where people have reflected that to you in your reality. However, with the 10th and the 9th and the 10th house, Pluto and Saturn respectively, you're really Three of Pentacles, so making plans towards something greater. However, you're really reassessing yourself on a philosophical level and also about on a status level, like of where you're heading in your life, yeah, and what you want to be doing with yourself. And now with Neptune retrograding in the 11th, I feel that that's going to open up a few different spaces for you with regards to how you can bring yourself more into the community, I want to say, like, but by a different way of presenting yourself. I know that sounds very odd, but it's kind of giving me Vertex in Pisces vibe with Neptune retrograding in your 11th. And the Vertex in Pisces is all about, you know, really owning your look, your physical look, the way you do your hair, the way that you dress, your personal hygiene, things like this. And I feel with the new moon and the sun now being in your 3rd, I feel it's going to be about not just communication. I feel there's something to do with your siblings there. Yeah, or people who are like brothers or sisters to you. And that's the community aspect as well, right? So I feel that, yeah, there's a lot of revision going on, a lot of reanalysis. You're getting guided by spirit, they're just saying as well, with the Judgment card coming out there. And this is what's actually making it discombobulating for you on a philosophical level, is because you're having a massive paradigm shift in regards to how you thought, pardon me, I've been having some magnesium drink, how you thought things were in your reality, you know, but also it's opening up now more into how you're going to be, I guess, re-identifying in those areas of your life, you know. Yeah, so the Seven of Wands, is it reversed? No. All right, beautiful. Seven of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely, can you give me that phrase back, please? Soldiering on was what they told me. Yeah, and just head down, getting it done and doing the best that you can, you know. Just they're just saying as well, some of you need to be a little bit more open-minded. Yeah, 5 of your card, the Hierophant, and it's a 5, which is the V And it does pertain to being narrow-minded in the traditional tarot. Apologies, my eyes are really sore from being under the lights. I need to get eye drops. Yeah, there's a massive cultural, it's like a cultural paradigm shift, yeah? Especially with Pluto retrograding in your 9th, which is Sagittarius and Jupiter energies. And it's temperance, but it gives me high priest vibes as well, the Hierophant vibes as well, because it's your philosophy on life and how you view life and what your inner standing is of the external. And I feel that in this coming week, it's going to be really highlighted to you just how much you need to let go of outdated belief systems and indoctrinations and programming and conditioning, and so that you can open the doors and release yourself of the mental minutia, and so that you can step forward into a newer, lighter future for yourself, yeah? Instead of being so trodden down in the daily routine and the monotony, okay? Yeah, Ten of Swords. You're putting that cycle to an end. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely. Yeah, this week is going to be amazing. Yeah, again, what was I saying about getting out of the mental minutia? Yeah, stop over analyzing it, and they're telling me as well, there's no comparison. Stop trying to compare your new belief systems or your new awarenesses and reconciling them with old timelines, yeah? Because that's not going to work. No matter how much you meditate on it, it's still going to make you come up feeling less than, and you'll want to shut down. Don't bury yourself in work. Look at the past and learn from how you didn't make a decision last time to how you can make a decision this time, so that you can move forward into an abundant future, yeah? And towards a soulmate energy, perhaps an Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, Taurus? Because, yeah, I just feel you go from the Ten of Swords, Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles to the Magician. That's amazing energy. But it's like then you get from, that's because you're closing out a cycle, yeah? And you're stepping into knowing your worth and exactly how you can create the reality that you want, yeah? This is a positive card. It's an ending, all right? However, when you get there, it's like, holy shit, I did it. And then you're like, but why doesn't that match? You know, how do I make it fit in with my already cemented ways of thinking, being, and doing? It's like, well, you're not meant to. Yeah, you're meant to break yourself free of that. And I feel that's why the Four of Swords is so important here, to go within and really work out which pieces of the puzzle you want to bring forward. Yeah, you do. How did you not make a decision last time is what they're saying. Yeah. Don't bury yourself in work like you did last time. How can you make a different decision and a different move this time, so that you can end up with the really beautiful future and partner that you want, you know? Yeah, Taurus, absolutely. There's no comparison. You know, you can't compare people, you can't compare events, yeah? And you certainly can't compare timelines. They're telling me Jupiter, when Jupiter entered Pisces in 2011, 2010, 2011 is important for you, Taurus. Yeah. There was a massive, massive shift in your reality then. And I feel that's what this has got to do with. So perhaps you made a decision based on a certain event. Something took place. You made a decision based off that. You weren't happy with that decision, and that's led you to where you are now. However, you're revisiting that, a similar event, and they're like, oh, okay, so, well, I didn't, or I made this decision that time, and this is how I handled it that time, but it didn't really work out for me. So how can I change that? Yeah, but what you're doing is you're comparing your levels of consciousness to from now to back then, and you're not the same person. That's what's causing you the mental minutia, getting all five of swordsy. All right? So when you release yourself from that, you'll be able to move forward, okay? And be in this magician energy without overthinking it, and really own the direction of the positive new future that you want to go into. So keep an eye out for that this week, an event that that's reoccurred from 2010, 2011. Okay. For some of you, I have to give you a warning. It's regarding a pregnancy. Yeah. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, make the decision that's going to work best for you in the long run. Your mental health, your spiritual health, you know, your mental, your physical, your emotional body, heart and soul. Like, you know what I mean? So let's do a little mini bonus read for the 16th to the 20th. What information does Taurus need to integrate the shifts that were occurring between the 16th and the 23rd, please? Yeah, the Temperance card. Coming back into that higher awareness. What was I talking about? Sagittarius, Jupiter, 9th house energy, right? With Pluto retrograding there. You can't make this shit up, guys. So you have been doing the work. You are really reanalyzing. One more card, please. Yeah, thank you. Can't go back to the past, Taurus. Sorry. As it came out in the reading, we know that you're trying to reconcile past timelines. It's not going to happen, okay? Focus on being stable and knowing which direction you want to go in, aiming true, you know, because we saw it. You closed out the cycle with the Ten of Swords, or you're about to close out the cycle this week, right? With the Ten of Swords to the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. Yeah, like you've done it. You've broken yourself free. But then you get stuck in the, oh shit, how did I do it? Queen of Cups. Over-analysis paralysis again. Page of Swords. Three of Wands. To the Lovers. Yeah? To the Death card. The Five of Wands. The Strength. And the Star card. With the Five of Cups. Four of Cups. Page of Wands. I went a little bit deeper there because I don't know, I saw the Death card underneath the Lovers. So this is definitely, perhaps it's an ending of a situation. It's something similar to for when Jupiter exited Aries in 2010, 2011 and entered Pisces. Something about there being a very vast difference between you and the person that you're with. Perhaps a Leo, an Aquarius or a Scorpio energy. Even Gemini is here with the Lovers, the Death card, Strength and the Star card. 2017 keeps coming up as well. 2017, September, October, November. What happened around that time? Yeah. I feel that's a potential repeat for some of you as well. And if you have been healing from a relationship dissolving, yeah, as well, I want to say, because of, you've got Death, Five of Wands and the Strength card. To the Star, Five of Cups, Four of Cups. Don't put yourself out in the cold, Taurus, because you're unable to work through this in yourself. Don't walk away from something that you love because of your own rigidity in your mental processes, okay? You'll regret it. And I feel that's what that whole decision thing is coming up about in the next week as well. Yeah. So if you, yeah, okay, so between the 16th and the 23rd, you have either thought about or wanted to separate and walk away from something because it got too hard. And now this week coming up, you're working out how to reconcile the timelines, okay? Don't call it off just yet. especially if you are dealing with Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius, because you are all fixed signs. Yeah? So, you know, you can't make this shit up. Like, it's all here. I'm surprised that the World card is not out here, because that has all the fixed signs on it as well. You know, so if you're dealing with Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo energy, Taurus, you're fixed earth. They're fixed water, air, and fire. Okay? So, stubborn, no stubborn. Right? Allow yourself to release that. And then you will be able to make a fresh decision based off where you are in your consciousness right now. Yeah? And what your heart wants, instead of from a wound from the past. Does that make sense? I feel there's a lot of fear surrounding making the wrong decision. Yeah, so yeah, no comparison. Remember that, all right? So I feel to leave it there, Taurus. I really hope that it's served. Please remember to check your sun, moon, or rising, your progressed sun, moon, or rising. And if you wish for a one-on-one with me, or a recorded session, tarot reading, astrology chart consultation, distant healing, just check out the description box below. And also remember to check the Cancer new moon divine transmission and hit the notifications bell for when Neptune retrograde all signs video drops as well. So thank you so much for being here, Taurus. Have a beautiful day. I'll catch you on the next video. All right, so Virgo, you're up. You just got the 8 of Pentacles. Grinding, 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 grinding. You got new moon and the sun now in your 11th house. Excuse me. Pluto is retrograding in your 5th house. So therefore Saturn is retrograding in your 6th and Neptune is retrograding in your 7th. 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. They just told me legacy, Virgo. That's amazing. Neptune retrograding in your 7th house, though. Like, be prepared to be brought back to energies of April, May 2021. February as well of 2021. That will be for the new moon, for the Neptune retrograde, because it's going back to 22 degrees. And that's when it was last there. So, however, new moon and sun now in your 11th house of Aquarius. Where's Uranus in your chart? Is what I want to say. Because I feel that's going to be activated as well. Yeah, the sun card just came out. Alright. What messages do you have for Virgo, please? Virgo, you're changing the way that you show up in the world with regards to what you want to do on the day-to-day. And you're making massive schedule changes as well with Saturn retrograding in your 6th. You're really looking at, like, you're looking at back to 2020 of how your schedule was in the lead up to this whole scamdemic. And you're like, how, like, because that's when Saturn first entered Aquarius, right? Was in 2020, March 2020. Yeah, so March 23rd it was when Saturn retrograded, Saturn, shifted from Capricorn to Aquarius. Yeah, that's right. So what was going on then with your schedule, and also who were you connected to then, Virgo? That is very big as well, because I feel that's what the revisitation will be as well with Neptune in your 7th. But with Uranus, where is Uranus in your chart? What sign is it in? First card out is the 10 of Cups. Yeah, beautiful. This gives me, like, with Neptune retrograding in your 7th, this gives me the vibes of, like, creating the fairy tale, is what I want to say. Okay, let's get another couple of cards out. Thanks. Beautiful. They both came out together. Perfect. Yeah, the Ace of Wands and the Fool. Brand new cycles. Brand new cycles beginning. That's beautiful, Virgo. Congratulations. It doesn't feel gross. It feels light. Yes, you had the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles out there. However, that's what you do. You work, you grind, you plan, you get it all into place so that this can come in. So what you've been doing in the lead up since the Sun ingressed Aries and the equinox, yeah, it's been helping you shift towards this Ten of Cups, this Ace of Wands and the Fool. Don't stop now. However, in saying that, as a fellow Virgo, give yourself a rest. Yeah? And I mean a mental rest as well. No video, no computer, no TV. Give yourself time to really shut down from the mind and come into the body. You know, like I sit here with my rose quartz in my room, and I sit with my rose quartz and I'll place her on my heart and I'll breathe down into that space, you know, and just like stop looking at a screen for, you know, at least 20 minutes a day, you know. So that's what you need to do. But back to this beautiful reading that's coming in for you this week. I feel going from the Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands to the Fool, a brand new cycle is going to be beginning for you this week. And the new moon in your 11th, I feel is going to play a big part in that for you. Apologies, my eyes are burning because of the lights. Can you bring that back for me, please? I got distracted. My sore eyes. Yeah, the new moon in the 11th, you're expanding, they're telling me expanding your reach. You're expanding your reach. Yeah. I just have to pause the video, Virgo. I'm so sorry, but my eyes are stinging like crazy. I'll be back in a momento. Apologies about that, Virgo. Okay, so bringing back the reading, we're talking about the new moon being in your 11th and how Uranus in your chart is quite important to pay attention to, and how you're creating a brand new cycle here. Apologies, my eyes are so sore right now. So bringing it back, thank you so much. Yes, it was about looking back to how at the beginning of this Saturn in Aquarius transit, your schedule and things like that, and of how you can better that. I feel that with the Saturn retrograding at these final decan of Aquarius, it's really cementing that home for you and really assisting you on how you can bring this to fruition. Yeah, and this is what the brand new cycle is that's starting for you. It's like you've got fresh wind in your sails. So let's go to the underlying energies. You've got the King of Cups to the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups to the Four of Wands and the Chariot. I feel this may have just turned into a bit of a love read / business read. Seven of Cups to the Magician, the Queen of Wands. I just got chills when I said that. So yeah, Nine of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands, to the Page of Cups, to the Page of Wands, to the Seven of Wands, and then the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant with the Six of Wands. I had to go deeper. I wasn't going to leave you on the Seven of Wands. This is really beautiful energy because, as I was saying, it's turning into a bit of a love read, Virgo. With the King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands to the Chariot. It's like either you or someone is making their way toward you who is going to rectify an imbalance that was in a really beautiful connection. With the Seven of Cups here and the Magician to the Queen of Wands, it gives me very like mystique vibes, like mystery, sort of. Perhaps you and this person were a really good match, Virgo, because the Seven of Cups can be illusions as well. However, I'm not feeling any negativity off of this, especially after the Chariot. I feel it's you meeting your match, Virgo. She is the Witch of the Tarot next to the Magician here. And I feel it's going to be helping you reconcile this past stuff that you had going on from when you were single. Yeah, because this is the inner child. This is the past. The Nine of Pentacles is the single woman. Yeah, so can be the single woman. So I feel that this new beginning, it might be a challenging love situation at first, I feel, to be on the same page. However, there's big marriage vibes here, Virgo, straight up. Very big marriage vibes. I really love the fact of the King of Cups is now coming in. Yes, the Six of Pentacles isn't a great romance card. However, it's rectifying imbalances, I feel, in the soul connection. Yeah. Working towards a very, very successful, I want to say, union here. Yeah. That's beautiful, Virgo. And if this is somebody who's magical and mystical like you, you know, your last card, by the way, is the Queen of Pentacles. So Virgo, masculines and feminines, reverse the sexes as you need, okay? There's somebody in this next week between the 28th of June and the 5th of July that's going to come in and help you resolve things from the past. It could be someone from the past returning, or it could be a new energy entering your life who's going to help you heal and close out that cycle from the past. Does that make sense? I feel both energies are possible here, especially because it's the Ten of Cups to the Ace of Wands and the Fool. Yeah, so it could be the ending of one situation and the beginning of another, or it could be, this is actually reminding me of, was it Aries reading? Virgo, I feel you need to go and listen to the Aries reading. Yeah, because it was about like mini deaths within relationships. You know, it's not the end of a situation, but it's a brand new chapter in a situation. Does that make sense? That could be a potential going on here for you as well, Virgo. Big time. Yeah. It doesn't come without its challenges, though, with the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands. I feel there's some trust issues needing to be resolved here, as well as what's coming through. But they're saying to me right now, though, that they're definitely a match for you. Like it would be a great potential is what they're saying, Virgo. So I'll leave that there, and I'll give you the bonus read for the 16th through to the 23rd. I'm really happy for you, Virgo. Like that's... Do I have a visitor? I'm hearing noises behind my curtain here. And it's moving now. There's something about Anubis. Anubis and Ra energy for you, Virgo. All right, so keep an eye out for this happening in the next week, like between the 28th of June and the 5th of July. That's what's coming in. And it will be a test, you know. It will be a test. However, I feel if both parties are open, it will be really beautiful. And definitely check out that Aries reading, okay? So what does Virgo need to know on how to complete their process from between the 16th and the 23rd of June? Okay, you just had the Ace of Swords fly out over here. And what's this one? And then the Knight of Wands. And the Ace of Swords. And he's going back to the left as well. So you got clarity on a past person. Big Sagittarius energy with this Knight of Wands. Underlying energy on this. Yeah, you're knowing your worth in the situation and you're not under any illusions anymore. It did have you stuck up in your head of which direction you wanted to go in, but it was really like, this is Uranus energy as well. And we did say check out where Uranus is in your chart. Okay, what house is it in? What sign is it in? I don't know if this is like an astrological thing, but for me, like I channel astrology intuitively, and I just feel that whenever a planet goes retrograde, or whenever, you know, you've got the new moon and the sun now in your 11th. The new moon being in your 11th is ruled by Uranus. So I feel like it's an activation. Likewise, when a sign ingresses, like a planet ingresses another sign, like when we had the Mars, when Mars ingressed Aries, I felt like that activated my Mars in Scorpio, you know. So Uranus, big Uranus energies here. I feel you've had a lot of time to think about what really makes you happy here. More 4 energy as well, which is also Uranus. To the 5, so don't be so narrow-minded about your beliefs on certain things, places and people. I feel that's what you've been dissolving and really going within your heart about. The new moon is absolutely going to help you close out that cycle. Oh my gosh, you couldn't make this up. I didn't see that before I said it. But yeah, so you're on the precipice. You've got 1 foot on the threshold and you're just like leveraging yourself to make that step over the threshold, okay? Keep going, because what's coming in for you between the 28th of June and the 5th of July is really beautiful. Challenging, yet beautiful. You've had a lot of clarity come in this week, but also a lot of other pieces of the puzzle fell into place, especially around this Knight of Wands energy person. You've got Taurus, all the fixed signs, so Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius and Leo on the board, as well as Libra here too. So perhaps Libra is significant for you, being ruled by Venus as well as Taurus energy, okay? From the World to the 3 of Wands. So you have broken through a threshold in this past week, and in this next week coming forward, it's really breaking down and really, I want to say breaking down the limitations that were holding you back, breaking away from things from the past. Yeah. It has been challenging for you. However, you've been making the moves required, I can see here, to really get to the core of the issues. So congratulations, Virgo. And I'm really excited for your next week, the energy of next week coming in for you. I feel that's really beautiful. So congratulations. So I feel to leave it there. Please remember to check your sun, moon or rising, progress sun, moon or rising, and the Cancer new moon divine transmission video, and hit the notifications bell for when the Neptune retrograde through the houses video drops, okay? And if you wish for a one-on-one with me, just check out the description box below. There's a lot of detail in there of all the ways in which you can connect with me and work with me. And I shall catch you on the next video. Thanks so much for being here, Virgo. Have a great day. All right, so last, certainly not least, Capricorn. You're the 2 of Pentacles straight off the bat, Cappy. I'm just hearing seesaw, jigsaw, jigsaw, seesaw. I zigged when I should have zagged. I zagged when I should have zigged. Okay. Wow. All right. That's very discombobulating. Queen of Wands. So Capricorn, new moon and the sun now transiting your 7th house of Libra and relationships. And you've got Pluto, of course, retrograding in your 1st, Saturn retrograding in your 2nd. 9 of Swords energy, Cappy. Don't stress about money. Who else got this message, please? Sagittarius got this message as well. Because Pluto is retrograding in their 2nd. And Capricorn, I called Sagittarius Capricorn. So go and watch the Sagittarius reading as well, alright? Saturn retrograding in your 1st. Don't stress about money. It'll come back. It'll come back. And Neptune retrograding in your 2nd. So save money. And that came up in the Sagittarius reading as well. It was about savings. Yeah? Please go watch it. Now, well, sorry. Neptune is retrograding in your 3rd. That's right. And Saturn's retrograding in your 2nd. So that's where the structure and stability is required for the saving process. Messaging, receiving messages. Very flighty energy right now. Where is Pisces in your natal chart? And your progressed Capricorn? Because Neptune retrograding in the 3rd, that's ruled by Gemini and Mercury. So that's going to have you in a bit of analysis paralysis anyway. However, I'm feeling Capricorn, if you have planets in Pisces or you're a Pisces ascendant, check to see what degree that is, to see if Neptune is actually on it right now. Neptune's stationing retrograde at 25 degrees and it's going to retrograde back to 22 degrees, okay? And they're telling me that January, February of 2021 is very important for you as well. All right, what were you doing, where were you going? And you had the Page of Swords and then the 8 of Wands here, so you're definitely wanting to move. And that came up in the Saggy reading as well. All right, and like buying a plane ticket or something. Yeah, wanting to buy a plane ticket. You can't make this shit up. Capricorn, where are you going? Where are you wanting to go? You can't run away and escape. Sorry, it's not an option. That's what they're telling me. You can't run away and escape. There is no escaping. Yeah, the Empress is your first card out. That's amazing, Capricorn. Well done. This is for the 28th of June, yeah, to the 5th of July. Next card out, please. The Queen of Cups, Capricorn. Beautiful, beautiful energy. There's lots of feminine energy on the table here. Oh, with the new moon as well coming up. You have big plans for very, very solid heart-based business. I can see it. I can feel it. Beautiful, Capricorn. They're just telling me whatever you haven't launched yet, you've pick a date, work out a date for it. Yeah. Do it, if you're an astrologer like me, do a synastry with the chart of the date of which you pick. Yeah, so when was the, like, of your birth chart, but also they're telling me, this is really specific for somebody, okay? When did you start planning? Okay, so for this week, you're still kind of in the planning mode. However, what I feel is it's more so like planning on when to launch it. Capricorn, if you're dealing with an Empress, Queen of Cups energy this week, I feel that if you speak with them, considering you had the Page of Swords and the 8 of Wands, and speak with them and share your plans, they'll be able to help you. Yeah, because like you've got big feminine mama energy on the board here, you know, so you're fully supported. Yeah. But just back to that really specific message, your natal chart to the business, the product, and the launch date. Like, when was that birthed? When was the idea birthed? Because that will have its own birth date, its own events chart, right? And then do that synastry with the launch date, but also do the synastry with your chart as well, they're telling me. For some reason that's important because they're showing me squares right now. So if the launch date has a lot of squares to your natal, or the launch date has a lot of squares to the chart of the brand, the business, the product, the course, whatever you're launching, if there are a lot of squares, you might want to choose a different date. Okay, that's for someone very specific. All right, so Ace of Wands is underneath to the Page of Wands. Beautiful. Uranus energy. And we're talking about squares, right? To the Hermit, to the Two of Wands. Yeah, pick a different date. With this Seven of Swords here, you can find a better date, one far more suited. Yeah. With the Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Three of Wands, to the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles. That's why I said Pentacles. To the Knight of Cups, and then the Ten of Cups. To the Knight of Wands, which is big Saggy energy. So definitely go check out that Sagittarius reading, please. All right. What do we have here for Capricorn, please? Okay, Capricorn. This underlying energy that you're working through this week has a lot more to do. Excuse me. Excuse me one moment. Has a lot more to do with your internal world than the external, because there's something askew here, and that's why you've had to go Hermit. Yeah. And if someone was deceiving you, this is big trickster energy, Capricorn. If someone was trying to get more than what they deserved, is what I'm hearing, Capricorn, or if you were trying to do that to somebody, that's not going to work. Yeah. So this week coming up, whoever's trying to get more out of you than what they deserve, or if you're playing trickster energy with somebody because of something from the past that didn't quite work out the way you thought it was going to here, the Seven of Pentacles, there is an opportunity for it to be rebirthed. You know, not like, and it's not going to be like it was. They're just trying, thank you so much. It will never be what it was. It has the potential to be better. However, all of the changes have to come from within you. This energy is completely different to what I was reading for with the initial read. So it's a bit confusing, to be honest. Yeah, it's like I'm reading for 2 or 3 different people, 2 or 3 storylines, all at once. Yeah. So for those of you who are doing the launch thing, I feel just be wary about the date. And again, it's coming up about somebody wanting more than their fair share. Okay, so that's for the people who are doing the business launch thing. If this is a love situation with the Two of Cups out here and the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups to the Knight of Wands, I would say, Capricorn, like, be wary of your motivations, I want to say. Yes, you may miss somebody. Yeah, like that's the underlying energy here, is of you missing somebody and wanting to try and go back and reconnect and make a new offer. However, that chapter is closed, so a new chapter has to begin. And in order for a new chapter to begin, you have to be in a new energy. Yeah. So this Seven of Swords Magician energy is really sticking out to me. If you're playing trickster vibes with people, there's also with the next to the Two of Wands and the Two of Wands and the Seven of Swords, it's like, don't bullshit yourself about what you're capable of. Yeah. And Capricorn, I'm a Virgo, I get it. We can fucking do anything we put our minds to. Yeah. And no one can stop us. Yeah. 100%. However, we need to be real with ourselves when we need assistance. Yeah. And there's something here with this Nine of Wands, Two of Cups, Three of Wands energy, where it's like you want to go back to somebody who was a match for you. Yeah, because you feel that they'll help you move through the Three of Wands. But then you've got the Knight of Swords and Seven of Pentacles energy, and that just gives me really analysis paralysis, very flighty energy. So if you want the stable future and the you know, the happy ever after, are you going to approach in this energy, in a Knight energy? This guy's here for a good time, not a long time. This is like fuckboy energy. Yeah. Judgment. Spirit is not letting you drop it because the karma hasn't been completed yet. King of Cups after that. So yeah, you go from a Knight, you go through the Knight of Wands energy. I feel that that's the karma that you've been clearing out, is this Knight of Wands energy. Yeah, because you go from the Knight of Wands to Judgment to the Four of Pentacles to the Justice. You've probably got a a Libra placement as well. And you're potentially heading towards a Leo energy. Masculine, feminines, reverse the sexes as you will. However, there is a transformation process taking place here where you're going from a Knight of Cups in your offering, working through what Spirit's guiding you to let go of, so that you can complete the chapter of the karmic cycle, and then you become the King of Cups, which is a far more suited offering to somebody of a Queen of Cups and Empress vibe that you started off with. Yeah. So Capricorn, if this isn't you coming in, it's somebody coming into you, in for you. Yeah. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and flip the genders as you need to. Yeah. And own what is yours. Don't flick it off and be like, oh yeah, that's the other person, not me. And then your last card is the Ace of Pentacles. So with this closeout of this cycle and getting real with yourself, with the Tower and the Hermit, and also of like, you know what you're passionate about, you know what you really want. For the masculines though, don't think with the head between your legs. For the feminines, be wary of masculines coming in doing that to you. Yeah, especially if they cause tower moments in your life and put you in a hermit. All right. The hermit process serves, as does the tower moment, so that you can get really clear on which direction you want to go in. However, feminines, if you're dealing with somebody coming in with trickster vibes from the past, who was a bit of a pain in the ass, is what I want to say. This is burdensome energy coming from that for the feminines. All right. And masculines, I feel you're working through healing your masculine massively right now. And I just want to say kudos and shout out to all my brothers, because I feel you, you know, like integrating the dark feminine for me was fucking big time. Healing the feminine is It's a journey. It's work every single day. So brothers, keep leaning in. Keep doing you, you know, because I can see the transformation taking place here. And it's fucking beautiful. And I've been reading for you guys regularly for a few months now. And it's been hard. Okay? So remember to give yourself credit where credit's due. But you got to also own your shit. Yeah? So I know that many of you have been doing that. And that's why the transformation is taking place. So congratulations, Capricorn. I'm really happy with that read for you. And I hope you are as well. I will do a bonus now for the 16th through the 23rd. Just because I missed that time for you guys. Yeah. Gemini season closeout hit in my 12th house. And it was very unsettling, but, you know, it served its purpose, of course. Really beautiful alchemical changes, I guess, is the best way of putting it. Yeah, so 16th through to the 23rd. What does Cap need to know to finalize this integration process that they've been journeying with from the 16th to the 23rd? Yeah, that's what we're asking. Beautiful. Okay. 2 cards for Cappy, please. Oh, number 1. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Ace of Wands again. All right. Capricorn, ladies, gentlemen, everyone, masculine and feminines alike. If you have been, this is straight up channel, all right? If you've been having a lot of sex or masturbating to avoid your emotions, stop that. That's for someone. Second card, please. Yeah, the King of Swords. Beautiful. So definitely getting very set on, okay, cool. Well, I'm owning my shit. I don't want to be, I need to focus on what I am passionate about so that I can make a plan and head toward it. Again, Capricorn, kudos. Like, that's really growing up. That's maturity, you know? And it sucks, to be honest with you. Like, but we got to do it, right? Again, the 3 of Cups, though, underneath the bottom of the deck is the underlying message. And as I was saying about the, using sex and masturbation as an escape tool, don't do that with, like, cannabis or plant medicines or anything like that. Like, you know, finish up that cycle so that you can focus very steadily on the future, okay? And you've got the Queen of Cups out again with the Page of Swords and the Moon. So there's massive mother energy here that you need to communicate with. It doesn't have to be a mother. It can just be somebody who really nurtured you and played that role for you, you know, which is very healing for you. I feel that there's communication coming from her or to her that's required. And it will very much help you close out this cycle and reopen your heart to get out of your head so you can come back into more stability, because you are freaking out about money. Capricorn, stop freaking out about money. Yeah? The more that you freak out about it, yeah, you may say to yourself, I'm completely supported by the universe. I know. But then you don't have money for food. You know, and you don't see any prospect of money coming in, and that's what gets you in this energy, yeah, and in this energy, okay. 9 of Pentacles to 3 of Wands to the Emperor. That is perfect. You know why? Because that's massive planning energy of how to create stability, in financial stability in your life. So please go and watch that Saggy reading, because they were talking about finances as well. Closing out the cycle. It's all got to do with your self-worth. Why do you feel, and then the Chariot to the Knight of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune. See, the money's coming back. You just need to really, okay, Capricorn, straight up, this has been coming out for months. Get over your self-worth stuff. And I don't mean get over as in ignore it. I mean really dive into it. Where in your ancestry do you, do you feel not worthy or deserving of living an emperor, empress, successful life? Yeah? What makes you turn your nose up at money? And I mean in the sense of not having money to have food. I mean, what makes you turn your nose up at having a lot of money? Is it got to do with what people will think of you? Or has it got to do with where you came from, your culture, things like that? There's money blocks here. I can see it. And it's all got to do with what Capricorn, masculine or feminine, think about themselves. Straight up. Yeah? And it's ancestral. It's like it's in your blood. Yeah? You know? Please, if you're not on HighVibe TV, jump on and grab a 7-day free trial. The link's in the description box. And go and watch the transmission that came through for my episode called Nobility of the Heart over Nobility of the Blood. It's important for you, Capricorn. Please go and listen to that transmission. Because, you know, you are... I feel like I'm getting... This is for someone specific. And it's for masculine energy. I'm picking up on... It's like you're wanting a sugar mama. Yeah? Or maybe I'm picking up on a masculine, feminine energy. And maybe you're looking for a sugar daddy. Like, it gives me those sorts of vibes as well. But as so long as that you stay in this energy, and this is what you're working through, don't forget. But you just closed out that cycle and then somehow you end up back in it. Alright? You gotta move forward. You have to move forward. Yeah? I'm serious, Capricorn. Work out a way to... Okay, Capricorn, you need to go watch the other Saggy reading called Own It, the other fire reading called Own It to Shift It, because that Sagittarius reading's coming for you as well. And it was about working out how to survive in the matrices without having to live in the matrices, but surviving enough so that your 3D reality and your physical vessel can survive. Yeah? So that your higher level consciousness, service, soul purpose work can thrive. Yeah? And until you close out this cycle once and for all, I feel that maybe perhaps you have been since the 16th to 23rd. It's a possibility. However, yeah, I feel with the reading between the 28th of June and the 5th of July, yeah. So, I'm going to leave it there. Please remember to check your sun, moon or rising, your progressed sun, moon or rising, and the Cancer new moon divine transmission video out on my channel as well. And if you want a one-on-one with me or a astrology chart reading, tarot reading, I've got a whole bunch of options in my consult store. So please jump on my website and the links below and check it out. And I will catch you on the next video. Have a beautiful new moon. Bye.